Climb already?
A dozen cyclists escorted Megan Hakkinen this morning on her Cape Girardeau start of new cross-country trail that starts at the Mississippi River. Megan is a competitive cyclist who just finished the Tour Divide race in record time. It's a 2,700-mile mountain route from Canada to Mexico. Her next challenge is the Golden Gravel Trail, which starts in Cape and finished in Port Oregon. Before she left, Megan dipped her tires in the river and took photos with that group that came out to support her journey.